You can bet your bottom dollar. Great programming coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Stand by. Hold on. Talk at its finest, coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 2 minutes, stand by. We know what guys are talking about. Stand by. A great show coming up next on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. In about 30 seconds. Stand by. Don't go away. Stop. If they're talking about it at the barbershop, we're talking about it here on SME. Great show coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stand by. It's time. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Another great product on the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Yeah!
Warning. Listening to the Doug Stewart Show may cause sore throat from arguing about sports so much, increased knowledge of sports and sports issues, short tolerance for BS sports shows. You will start referring to yourself as a Stewie, consistent visits to the Doug Stewart Show chat room to talk ish, a sudden craving for boiled peanuts. Fellas, better luck with the ladies. Ladies, better luck with the fellas. A deeper appreciation for 80s and 90s hip-hop music and an uncontrollable urge to donate money to the Doug Stewart Show. We thank you for listening. Enjoy.
Ain't nothing but against the party.
I'm going to give it to you raw. No Vaseline.
What?
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
And that's figuratively, not literally, because I don't get down like that. You know
what
I mean?
Let's go.
The realest, the trillest,
Let's go.
sports talk show in America. The Doug Stewart Show.
Let's go. Let's go, Stewies. Let's go.
Yeah. What's happening? Welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. And this is a fantastic, freaky, funny Football Friday. And oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shouts out and good morning to all of the Stewies. Yeah! Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, Puff, bring it back. Yeah. Oh, boy. This is the Doug Stewart Show, the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in America. Yeah, good morning, Stewies. How you doing this morning? Yeah. Oh, boy, we got a lot. We got to do today, man. We have a ton that we have to get to today on the Doug Stewart Show, man. As we customarily do around here to start the show. For the new listeners, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, there's a couple things I need you to do. First of all, I need you to go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. Spreaker.com. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's important that you do that so that when this show goes live or when another show goes live, you will get an alert. All right. And the next thing you need to do is hit the little talk chat bubble icon thingy. Click on that and jump into the chat room. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the Fantasy Island of Sports and Guy Chat, and its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, I call them the Stewies. Yes! And so post your thoughts in the chat room, and I read it all throughout the show. It adds to the show. I call the Stewies my co-hosts, my wingmen. It makes this show the most interactive show in the world, show and podcast. So join in on the fun. What do we do around here? We do Dougie Dailies. We do Top Fives. We got different themes to every day of the week. Monday, all right, the show is 5 days a week. Monday, we got Man Talk Monday, where we kind of recap and give ballers and busters to everything that happened over the past weekend. Tuesday is a Tribute Tuesday. We pay tribute to a particular music artist. Wednesday is a Woman Wednesday, which is my favorite day of the week. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Thursday is the Throwback Thursday. We talk about a particular year in sports, entertainment, and beyond. And Friday, today is a fantastic, freaky, funny football Friday. All right, so you can do that. Jump in the chat room, or you can call the show as well at 404-382-0338. You can also email me at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. All right, so what do we got today? Obviously, a little bit later in the show, we talk entertainment, birthdays. If you got a birthday coming out, shoot me an email at doug@thedugstewartshow.com. We'll give you a shout-out. Today is Friday, man. We got to give out some boiled peanuts. Yeah. So let me quickly run through your nominees for boiled peanuts. If you're new to the show, we give out a boiled peanuts award every Friday. It's a long story on how we came up with the name. Ask somebody in the chat room and they'll tell you all about it. But it goes to the Buster of the Week in sports, entertainment, and beyond. All right, so we have nominees and we have the voting, and then later on in today's show, I'll tell you who's the Buster of the Week in sports and entertainment, all right? Your nominees are, and I kind of hate to do this, man, because he's frat. He's one of my frat brothers, but y'all nominated Ray Lewis. Y'all nominated Ray Lewis, man, in effect for shucking and jiving. Y'all nominated Don King. Don King, kind of like in the same boat with Ray Lewis. And all of this is surrounded around the Colin Kaepernick protests and all of that stuff, which has been going on over the last couple of weeks. So y'all nominated Ray Lewis for shucking and jiving, and y'all nominated Don King for pretty much the same thing, shucking and driving. Jiving. And Don King was at a speech for the Republican Party where Donald Trump was set to speak, and I think Don King introduced him, and he just said a bunch of shucking and jiving type things. So y'all nominated Don King, and then finally, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, and finally, man, y'all nominated Big Apple Bastard. Now I gotta explain this to new listeners to the Doug Stewart Show. So Big Apple Bastard, if he's listening, good morning, Big Apple Bastard. Big Apple Bastard is a listener to the Doug Stewart Show. Big Apple Bastard, he's kind of temperamental, man, to say the least. He's just a different type of cat. But anyway, we had the Doug Stewart Show weekly or yearly or 2-year anniversary. That's what I'm trying to get out. We had the Doug Stewart Show 2-year anniversary a couple weeks ago. And one of the listeners, Texas Ty and Big Apple Bastard, had this bet. As a matter of fact, the great Texas Ty had everything chronicled on a screenshot. Screenshots to get your ass. They got him with the screenshot. So Big Apple Bastard, in effect, to make a long story short, the Big Apple Bastard bet Texas Ty, who's one of our Caucasian brothers, great, friend of the show. Big Apple Bastard bet him that he wouldn't come to TDSS2. Now, the interesting part about this is Texas Ty lives in Texas. We're in Atlanta here for the Doug Stewart Show and Stewart Media and Entertainment. So it was a 14-hour drive. So Big Apple Bastard bet Texas tie, kind of in the conversation of you're not going to come hang out with all of the black people, that you wouldn't come. And just like white people do, Texas tie chronicled the whole thing on paper. He chronicled the whole thing on paper. And with that screenshot, I'm looking at a screenshot right now from the day they discussed this in the chat room. Big Apple Bastard, Texas tie. Your ass ain't coming to TDSS2 and socialize with all the colored folks. Your wife, Betty, I don't even think her name's Betty. Oh, what are you doing there? Your wife, Betty, not going for it. No way. Then Texas tie calmly replies, Big Apple Bastard, bet paychecks, I'll be there. I mean, very demonstrative. And then Big Apple Bastard responded, I'll take that bet, Texas tie. Your wife ain't going to green like that trip. Watch. Pay Texas tie his money. Big Apple Bastard. Yo, Big Apple Bastard. And so you're nominated for a Bald Penis Award. Now, I'm not going to tell you who I voted for. I voted for Big Apple Bastard. Pay that man his money. Pay that man his money. So those are your nominees, Ray Lewis, Don King, and Big Apple Bastard. I know, studio audience. It's deplorable. You're breaking man law. Also today, we'll talk about some sports, man. Last night in the NFL, the Texans and the Patriots, the Clemson Tigers and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. Oh, my man, my boy Justin Thomas is still in the hot tub right now. They were after his ass last night. College Funky Four today. NFL Funky Four, where I talk about the four biggest games in the NFL and college football. Doug Baldwin made some incredible comments about what's going on in this country right now. And speaking of which, man, I want to talk about the latest from Tulsa, Oklahoma, with the shooting of Terrence Crutcher. All right, we'll do all of that. We'll talk about all that today on the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so yesterday we had the second edition of Dougie Buys Dinner, all right, where I give away $100. All right? And we got more controversy. But don't worry about it. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. If you're new to the show, I tried to do this last week, and we had major controversy. 2 weeks in a row, we've got controversy. But don't worry about it. We're going to figure it out. We a family. I'll talk about it up next on the Doug Stewart Show. Back in 3 minutes. Don't go away. We'll figure it out.
The number one cheap rocket Jersey firm.
Lonely Hearts Cafe.
Spicy conversations.
It's Vince Wright, the sports governor from Minnesota.
Man, Deli Microwave. Reggie Long, a.k.a. Dollars and Cents.
Kicking it with KC.
Go give it to you.
Stewart Media and Entertainment Network.
What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data